We are going to be on the rise all week long. Temperatures get a little bit warmer every single day that we go on this week, starting tomorrow. We had a bit of a chilly weekend, especially after the nice warm end to the week that we had on Friday. But now we're going to see temperatures returning back to near normal as we start the week off on Monday. Even though it's still a little bit chilly in the morning hours, it's tad closer to seasonable out there when we wake up for our lows. 18 degrees in La Crosse, 16 degrees in Eau Claire. It'll be mostly clear by the time we wake up in the morning, and that'll turn to mostly sunny skies to start the day off, but we will see more cloud coverage moving in a little bit later on the day. That'll hinder what we could have warmed to, but it's still going to be much closer to average, even slightly above average for some of us overall for tomorrow. So with the sunny skies in the morning, we'll see high temperatures eventually rising into the low 40s across the entirety of the area for Monday afternoon. 40 degrees in both La Crosse and Eau Claire. Light winds. Overall, a pretty pleasant and mild start to the week as we go into the first full week of March. And we're going to continue to see those temperatures rising all week long. Our average high now sitting at 38 degrees, so we'll be about 2 degrees above that, pretty close to average on Monday, but those temperatures continue to rise all the way through the end of the week until we crack into the 50s on Friday. Small chance that we can maybe see the 50s a little bit earlier on. Either way, whether it's 49 or 1 degree warmer at 50 degrees, we will be above average, especially once we get past Wednesday, and it'll stay above average all the way until about this time next week. We'll still be seeing high temperatures close to what we're looking at for Friday. Once we get into the 50s by the end of the week, we don't look to dip back down for multiple days in a row. So it'll feel a lot like springtime out there, both with the temperatures and with precipitation chances this week. We have a little bit of a more wet and active week ahead of us. Overall, not a whole lot of significant rainfall in the forecast, but we have a chance for rain. At least portions of the area have a chance for rain almost every single day this week. So let's start it out going into Monday night, transferring into Tuesday. We'll have a low chance of some rain, maybe even a wintry mix, as temperatures are going to be colder again towards the start of the week. But rain is really going to be that main precipitation type all week long. Tuesday, seeing about a 30% chance of showers, mainly for folks further to the south. And then even as we go into Tuesday night and Wednesday, at the lower end of the rain chances, we're still seeing about a 20% chance. So never seen a 0 chance for rain all week long, although it does start to become a little bit more certain as we get towards the end of the week, both going into Thursday, eventually Thursday night and Friday. That's where we're seeing the most likely time for widespread precipitation across the entirety of the area. And that comes with that warm up as well. Again, reminder, on Friday, we see our high temperatures bumping into the 50s, so we'll see a slightly unseasonably warm and moist air mass move in on Friday. That means we could maybe even see a couple thunderstorms roaming through by the end of the week. Definitely nothing even close to severe, but enough juice in the atmosphere by the end of the week that we could produce a couple rumbles of thunder with that batch. So let's track it out on our long-range forecast again. First chance comes Monday night going into Tuesday, with a low chance of a wintry mix by Tuesday during the afternoon, though a lot of that turns to rain. Again, south of I-94, even south of I-90 for the most part. Clouds clear out by Wednesday, then we'll have a little bit of a break, seeing some more sunshine until another chance, mainly again south of I-90 as we go into Thursday. So for much of this week, a lot of the rain is going to be staying further to the south until we get into Friday with those widespread showers and even again the chance for a thunderstorm or two to be popping around in there as well across the entirety of the area. Once we get into the weekend, then temperatures still stay into the 50s, and we could even continue to warm as we go into Sunday and next Monday, highs returning back into the upper 50s. So a really warm week ahead of us, and temperatures really just keep on rising every single day.
At this point, it could rain every day as long as it's not snow. I'll take it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nicole.